Hi everyone, welcome to episode 3 of Pilot Chaz. Episode 2 was a flipping nightmare. If any of you saw that, we had a flaps miscalibration, which we hadn't realised was on all the flights for at least a week or two since downloading Phoenix. Everything did go well, actually. We took off well. We had no warning lights. The flight was amazing. Nice and smooth, and then as we're coming into descent, I entered the wrong ILS information for the arrival airport. Therefore, the automatic approach system didn't kick in, and again, I had to do an emergency turnaround. Well, it's Sunday evening. I've had a lovely madras. I'm nice and calm. I think it's time we now, third time lucky, please, we land this beautiful, beautiful bird. As always, we're starting at the glorious Exeter Airport here in beautiful South Devon. And without further ado, let's get this bird spun up, shall we? So, let's get battery 1 and 2 on. Let's get the external power on. Let's get the ADIRS turned on. Nav. Emergency exit light armed. Seatbelt signs on. Let's get no smoking signs on. And I don't know if you remembered, on the last flight we had quite a few fuel pump errors, so let's just double check the fuel pumps are on. No, so So that's all the fuel pumps loaded, which is brilliant. Okay, now let's get the APU master on. Wait a few seconds. Let's turn the APU starter on. Wait for that to switch into bleed mode. Whilst we do that, let's import our data from SimBrief. There we go, Exeter to Shannon. Supposed to be leaving in a minute, we're going to be delayed. Brilliant. Okay, that's everything running. That's the plane bleeding, that's the navigation on and calibrating. That's going to take 7 minutes. In the meantime, I'm going to set up my tablet for the Navigraph charts, and we'll get this plane loaded. We'll get permission for IFR clearance. We'll get the engine started, pushback request, permission from taxi, and then hopefully, guys, we can land this plane this evening. So I will be back momentarily. See you very shortly. Okay, I've made myself a nice hot fresh mug of tea, or a pot of tea, ready to fill my mug. I've loaded up on Navigraph via SimBrief the flight, get the charts up for a new airport we've not been to. The APU's bled. Let's get the EFB set up, import from SimBrief, and let's get this moving. We're already 7 minutes delayed, but there's nothing we can do about that. GSX is still downloading. It's been downloading all day, so it's downloaded and now it's updating, so that's been going on for 10 hours nearly now. So let's get the mass and balance. So let's load the aircraft. Let's go instant, so we'll get GSX. Let's send the data to the NCDU. Done. Let's then calculate, let's sync the load sheet, calculate V1s and all the rest of it, send that information to the NCDU. Brilliant. Okay, so everyone is ready to go. Let's import our flight data. So let's go to the flight computer, initiate request, so that's going to download the data and our flight plan. There it is. Let's click flight plan to make sure we know where we're at. Yeah, brilliant, that's all there. Excellent. Okay, and then let's go to performance so we know our V1s. So today we're going to be flaps 3 and 0.5 takeoff. So I'm going to get that done now. So flaps to 3 and our we'll do the flaps when the engine started. So we're flaps 3 and we're 0.5 pitch for takeoff. Right, so taking notes of that. Brilliant. Okay, so that's all the information required. Let's get on ATIS and find out what information channel we need to be on. So ATIS
024, landing and departing runway 08, transition level 030, advise on initial contact, you have information November.
So
Exeter Airport information November 1746 Zulu, surface wind 040 degrees 10 knots, ceiling and visibility okay, temperature 25 degrees, dew point 08 degrees QNH 1024, landing and departing runway 08, transition level 030, advise on initial contact, you have information November.
Brilliant. So from the ATIS there, we're flying from runway 08 now, so we're flying out a different way than the last 2 episodes. We're on information November and QNH is 1024. Let's get our QNH updated to 1024. And we will now reach out to Tower for IFR clearance. Exeter Tower, EZ272, Gate 3, information November for runway 08, 1024 QNH, request IFR clearance to Shannon.
EZ272, Exeter Tower, information November correct, cleared to Shannon Airport, runway 08, after departure radar vectors Fonzu, climb to flight level 060, squawk 6460.
After departure, vectors Fonzu, flight level 060, squawk 6460, EZ272.
Negative after departure, radar vectors Fonzu, climb to flight level 060.
After departure, fly vectors Fonzu, climbing to flight level 060, EZ272. Oh, I don't know how I messed that one up. After departure, radar vectors Fonzu, climb to flight level 060, EZ272.
EZ272 read back correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Copy 272. Right, so we've got that right. So Fonzu is there.
All aircraft be advised information Oscar now current, QNH 1024.
So we're going to update our squawk in our transponder here. So that is 6460, so let's clear. 6460, let's turn that to TARA, and then let's turn our transponder to auto. Let's update the flight level on our MCU, so we're going to be flying 060 on takeoff. That's all correct. QNH is set, squawk's set, transponder is on auto. Let's get the beacon light on and request pushback request. Turn the navigation lights on and the beacon light on. Exeter Tower, EZ272, request pushback and engine start.
EZ272 Exeter Tower, pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Pushback request approved. Face southwest. EZ272. Right, let's get this baby pushed back, shall we? So we want to be pushed back the other way round this time. So normally we're pushed northeast, we want to be pushed southwest. Hopefully he nails it. Rudder looks like it's on zero, so that's fine. So as we're going to get pushed back, once that's done, we've already bled the APU. The APU is available, sorry, so we've done the bleeding. So we'll get the engine started, and then we'll request taxi to runway 08. Loving the new Exeter Airport map upgrade we've got. It's just like how it is in real life, which is brilliant. And you can see the A30 in the background there. Push back complete, so let's set that parking brake. They're off. Okay, right, so let's start engine 2, sorry. So ignition mode on, engine 2 on, and then that bad boy will start spinning, which we can see here on the engine PFD. Oh, we didn't turn APU bleed on. No, we didn't. Let's start that again. Let's get the APU bleed on. So let's just wait for APU bleed to finish. Let's start engine 2. Okay, right. We've got to press the APU bleed button then, but we've done it now. That's fine. The engine's now spinning up. I'll have a cup of tea whilst that bad boy's spinning up. Obviously Yorkshire Gold, ladies and gentlemen. Glorious. You can hear that spinning up nicely. So that is engine 2 stable. We'll wait for that available sign to disappear on the top engine PFD. Okay, let's spin up engine 2. Lovely, he's now spinning up, lovely. Don't know if you've played on a Boeing 737, but it's a little bit more of a complex engine startup procedure. I think one thing that Airbus has nailed, a little bit more easier with their aircraft. Oh, it'll be a nice relaxing flight this evening. I can feel it. We're going to land and everything. It's going to be great, he says. Okay, let's wait for that available sign to disappear on the engine PFD. And we'll switch the engine mode to normal. Engine mode now on normal. Let's turn off APU bleed. Let's turn APU off. Let's make sure everything's all set up, ready to go. Yep. Okay, flight directors are on. TCAS is on TA RA. Let's get the taxi lights on. Let's turn the runway turn off lights on. Brilliant. Let's request taxi to runway 08. Exeter Tower, EZ272, ready to taxi runway 08.
EZ272 taxi to holding point Alpha, runway 08 via Charlie, Alpha Bravo Alpha.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 08 via Charlie Alpha Bravo Alpha, EZ272. Right, let us go. Let me just double check that on the chart because I don't recognise that traffic path. Right, I know exactly what it is, that's fine. Let us go. Okay, parking brake off. Let's spin up the engine slightly. Plane on our left is getting ready to go. It's the ground crew out there working away. First officers doing our job. Rudders are working. Light sticks are working. You can see in our PFD down in the bottom right there, if you can see the takeoff procedures are all working as they should be. Just double checking that everything's done. Cabin is armed, spoilers are ready to go, flaps are takeoff position. So what I'm going to do is we are taxiing our way that way. I'm going to just spin the flaps down to 3, which is the takeoff position, and then I'm just going to increase our pitch to 0.5, which is required for takeoff. Loving the new runway decorations. Love the fence that you see at Exeter Airport when you do come here in real life. Brilliant, brilliant design. Out here in gorgeous Devon. And a bit more speed to this taxi. So we're looking for the next holding point, which is holding point Alpha. It's there that we will stop. We'll let air traffic control know that we're there and that we need to request takeoff permissions. So there you go, as you can see on those signs there, runway 08, Alpha 1 holding position. So what we're going to do is we're going to stop just before that 08 sign and the stop markings there on the taxiway. So we stopped, going to assign the parking brake and reach out to tower. Exeter Tower, EZ272 at holding point Alpha. Exeter Tower, EZ272 at holding point Alpha at runway 08.
EZ272, Exeter Tower, wind 050 degrees, 9 knots, fly heading 070, runway 08, cleared for takeoff.
Don't know why, but Beyond ATC is a bit slow tonight, but we'll just repeat that back to them. Exeter Tower, fly heading 070, runway 08, cleared for takeoff, EZ272. Alright, we are cleared for takeoff. Parking brake off. Let us double check that our pitch is on 0.5 bit now. Oh, that's minus. Plus 0.5. Done. Flaps are on 3. Correct. Flight plans all loaded. Correct. So we are now entering our departure information in our flight computer, which is what we've got to do last time. So we are flying 08. No SID. Enter information. There we go. Brilliant. Okay. Now we're ready for takeoff, people. Here we go. Everything's done correctly, he says. Beautiful out there this evening in South Devon. Sun's just coming over across Dartmoor there and Holden. Lovely. I think what we'll do is we'll stop at the end of this runway here, get a lovely picture ready for the card of our episode 3 video on YouTube. I've got a good feeling we're going to land this bad boy tonight. There we go. Let's line up with the runway. Let us stop. Apply parking brake. Let's get a lovely video snapshot of the plane here with the sun. Right, enough of that. We don't want to hold any traffic up. Slowly spooling up the engine. Passing 100 knots, passing 120, passing 140, passing 160, nice climb, gears up, flaps coming down.
Easy 272, contact Exeter departure 128.908.
Contact Exeter departure on 128.908, easy 272. Right, so we're now climbing, we are flying runway heading. About 240 on speed. Let's now contact Exeter departure. Exeter departure, easy 272, with you flight level 02, climbing to 06.
Easy 272, Exeter departure identified, climb flight level 150.
Climb flight level 150, easy 272. So now we will just climb flight level.
Easy 272, turn left heading 280.
Turn left heading 280, easy 272. We've gone the long way round that way. Should have gone back on the dial tab, so we're just going to spin all the way around the airport. So everything seems to be working well.
Easy 272, turn left heading 280.
Copy, turn left heading 280, easy 272. because I spun the heading tab the wrong way, then we're going the right way around instead of the left way around. So that was my bad, my mistake. Let's turn the landing lights and taxi lights off.
Easy 272, turn right heading 2905.
Turn right heading 2905, easy 272. Let's add that information into the flight control unit there. Oh wow, look at that beautiful scenery. Check where we are on the navigograph.
Easy 272, cleared direct Fonzu. Resume own navigation.
Resume own navigation, easy 272. So now we will click Fonzu, direct to Fonzu, direct.
Easy 272, contact London Control 118.775.
Contact London Control on 118.775, easy 272. So we are now flying to Fonzu as planned on the flight computer. Let us contact London Control. London Control, easy 272 at flight level 14, climbing to 15 with you.
Easy 272, London Control identified, climb flight level 300.
Climb flight level 300, easy 272. So we're now climbing to flight level 300, which is 30,000 feet. So, guys, our third episode, we've taken off, no warning sirens as we're taking off, no master caution lights, we are cruising lovely, we are now climbing to flight level 300 and we are on our way to Shannon Island. Way better, way smoother than before. I believe episode 1 it took us about 40 minutes to get to the stage. Look how fast we're doing it now. Really happy as you can see, but how can we still land? That is the question. So we are now flying to Fonzu. We are about to fly over Dartmoor, one of my favourite places in the UK. So guys, what I'm going to do now is put it into chill mode, as you know, and I'll come back as soon as we start hearing our next set of instructions for our descent. So we are apparently 40 minutes away from landing. I'm going to put some nice chill music on for you guys. You can watch the plane from the outside, and when we start hearing instructions we'll come back in the cockpit and land this bad boy. So yeah, thanks for watching so far.
myself in lo-fi beats. Just drift away, lay down the vibe and soothe my woes. I long to lose myself in lo-fi beats. Just drift away, lay down the vibe and soothe my woes. I long for that chill in lo-fi streets and drift away. And when my heart feels peace, you know that harmony will ease me. And when the day runs dry, the rhythm flows and holds to keep me. Or make the losers squeeze, it can set me and evil indeed. It can slave my thought, but now my something on the feisty. But when a brow is cast, rep me cool, fire in ice man. My heart, the man is morphing, hold to BBA. Hold the radio.
In the crackle of the vinyl, in the hum along with fire, a symphony in slumber as the stars climb higher. The city's whisper soften under the lunar show. In the lo-fi symphony, my weary thoughts let go. Riding on a sample, a soothing sleepy phrase. The world outside can't touch me in this ambient maze. Eyes closed to feel the pulse. In this midnight escape, each loop's a gentle touch, a sweetly crafted drake. I long for the solace and lo-fi dreams to slip away.
EG272 cleared Kurus 2 Echo arrival runway 06.
Say again, EG272.
EG272 cleared Kurus 2 Echo arrival runway 06.
Cleared Kuru arrival runway 06, EG272. Okay, right, we're back. So we've been cleared for Kuru arrival Echo 26. So we're runway 06 on the Kuru 2E arrival. So let's get this right. This is where we messed up last time, guys. So approach is ILS 06 and we are Kuru 2E arrival, insert. Brilliant. Brilliant. So that should be all good. We'll just double check that information's alright. I don't know what that orange enter desk data means. So, I'm just letting the chat know we're mid-flight, been given runway and star, but we're still having the enter destination, which isn't right. 6, and I'm just finding out why it says enter desk data there.
Easy 272, report ready for descent.
Ready for descent, Easy 272. Now we're going to get ready for the descent.
Easy 272, descend to flight level 130.
Descend to flight level 130, Easy 272. Slow the speed by 5 knots as well.
Easy 272, contact Shannon control 132.15, bye-bye.
Contact Shannon on 132.55, Easy 272. Right, there we go.
Negative, Shannon control on 132.15.
Shannon control on 132.15, Easy 272. Right, let's contact Shannon control. Shannon control, Easy 272, flight level 270, descending to 130 with you.
Easy 272, Shannon control identified.
Right, so Shannon control has this identified. We are now descending to flight level 130. Everything is going well. So we're currently just flown over the EINN vector, heading towards the Tismo vector, and then we'll start our descent once we're room after that. Remember guys, I am on the Lanta if you want to track my flights when I'm flying, or friend me on that, or give any feedback, or again just leave a comment on YouTube. Right, we're now descending to flight level 130. I've entered the approach information correct, so can't be messing this one up. Still says enter desk data, so I'm not sure what that means. Let's ask. Brilliant. Everything's good, we don't need to worry about that desk data, according to chat. So we are $11 minutes away apparently. We're just flying to Tismo, sounds like Gizmo of Gremlins. Yeah, I'm hoping GSX will be ready for our next flight. I really want to see how that looks and works on the simulation. I've heard amazing things and it looks great, and it also syncs directly into Beyond ATC, but I haven't turned that on yet. Well, sorry, it hasn't installed yet. looking good. Ascending 2100 on the VS. On nav mode. No discontinuity errors on the flight computer. We are at 275 knots. Ascending flight level 130. Life is good. This is where it gets tricky. Checking on our procedures under sun. Okay. That Irish scenery down there. Sun's a little bit bright, isn't it? That does pretty much nothing, that sun visor. So once we hit Tismo on here, we'll then start descending down. So Tismo is then our arrival vectors, so it's going to be a bit more hairy from there. As always, everything goes really well this far on the flight. It's when we start getting ready for the approach, it doesn't. So let's see what happens. Oh, sorry, it's not Tismo, it's Kurum as our arrival vectors will then start. After flight level 100, your knot speeds need to be 250 or below. So when we get given the order to go down, we'll then also lower our speed to below 250 knots. We're 8 minutes away apparently.
Easy 272, descend via star to 3,000 feet, QNH 1026.
Descend to 3,000 feet, QNH 1026, easy 272. So descend to 3,000 feet, 1026. Sorry if the camera's shaking. The wife's deciding to attach something to the desk. Right. again, I'm sorry. He's getting more sturdy at desk. Right, so there's Kurum ahead on our navigation PFD.
Easy 272, contact Shannon, approach 121.4.
Contact Shannon, approach on 121.4, easy 272. Shannon, approach, easy 272 with you at flight level 094, heading for 030.
Easy 272, Shannon approach. Information Alpha current. Good evening, QNH 1026. Expect the ILS approach runway 06.
QNH 1026, expect ILS approach to runway 06, easy 272.
Negative, QNH 1026.
QNH 1026, easy 272. Did say that. Oh, look at that beautiful sunset evening. So we're at 7,800. Descending. Expecting ILS 06. We are breaking the speed limit here, guys, but that is because we're going too fast to apply flaps now, and I'm descending at negative 2000 VS. That's because I want to get down to the flight level 030 as soon as possible, as last time we were quite high for our descent if the approach vectors don't kick in on the MCU as they did last time. So that is why we're descending quite fast on this one, so a bit more ahead of time, because it's third time lucky and we will bloody land this plane. Everything's looking good. QNH's been updated to 1026. Now about to hit Kurum. We'll be hitting the right altitude for that. Let's see where we are. We are 5 minutes away. We are only 30 miles away, so it's getting close, guys. Lower our speed to 240. We've had no fuel warning lights on this one because we turned the fuel pumps on earlier, which for some reason weren't on in the last flight. Right, let's check the checklists. So, right, we're at 3,000, slowing the plane down. Like, this is all going through well for some reason. What you'll notice in the PFT here is the ILS 06, which means that's worked this time. So what we're waiting to hear next is something like cleared ILS runway 06 or turn left heading such and such to intercept the localizer. Until then, we're just going to wait until we hear that information. When we do, we're going to turn on the approach mode on the MCU and click this LS button here. So we're not far out, as you can see on our PFD. EINN is just out there, about 30 miles away. I'm hoping we will be given the command very soon. Slow the plane down to about 230 knots. Bit of turbulence there. See where we are on the charts.
Easy 272. Maintain 3,000 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS approach runway 06.
Right, we are cleared. Maintain 3,000 until established. Cleared ILS approach runway 06, easy 272. Right, so that's the approach button on, that's the LS on. And now we just wait for the plane to pick up on the ILS. Slow the plane down to about 215 knots. So we're just waiting for the GS and LOC here to go green. And then that means we know we've finally been picked up by the localizer and we're on approach. Hopefully the plane will then start gliding us in. I'm so excited, guys. We've done everything right for the first time in our third episode, so hopefully this will now work an absolute dream. My hands are sweaty, I'm so nervous. Beautiful scenery again. So we'll be turning right. We've established on the localizer. That is amazing. turning right for a final approach. Hopefully our altitude will now change. So we're now locked on the localiser.
Easy 272, contact Shannon Tower 118.7. Good day.
Contact Shannon Tower 118.7, Easy 272. Shannon Tower, Easy 272 with you on final approach.
Easy 272, Shannon Tower, wind tree 60 degrees 8 knots, runway 06 cleared to land.
Cleared to land, Easy 272. Right guys, this is it.
No, Easy 272, cleared to land, runway 06.
Cleared to land, runway 06, Easy 272. Right, landing gear down. Flaps. Flaps we won't engage yet.
No, Easy 272, cleared to land, runway 06.
Cleared to land, runway 06, Easy 272. Slow the plane down to about 200. Slow it down some more to 190. Oh, I'm so nervous guys, our first landing. Flap 1, engage. Landing gear down, check.
Too low, terrain. 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 Too low, terrain.
30, 20, retard.
Have to go around. Ah, crashed guys, but we got so close, so close. We got localized and everything, so well done. Well done. We should have gone around us sooner. I didn't. I was too excited that we made it. But we finally got connected on the localizer, which was brilliant news. So yeah, well done guys. So close. In the next video we'll try and actually bloody land. But yeah, very, very close there. Very, very close. But thanks for watching guys. So close. Bless.